Knockouts are the ultimate moments in MMA. With the sport having come a long way, everyone loves the impactful strikes it provides except the fighter on the receiving end. We're diving into the history's most unusual MMA knockouts, where fighters left us in awe with their incredible strikes. But those rare moments make MMA the real spectacle we all love. In this video, we're diving into the top 10 rarest knockouts in the storied history of MMA, where fighters left us in awe with their incredible feats.
Anderson Silva.
Speaking of arm strikes, Anderson Silva left a permanent mark in 2006 when he clinched his Cage Rage title with unique elbow strikes.
And Lehman goes down. Oh, Silva should...
This was before he burst onto the UFC scene and introduced himself to the world.
Down again. The debut of Anderson Silva.
The Spider put an end to Tony Freakland's night with a beautifully menacing 6'12" elbow strike. Freakland deserves credit for stepping into that fight, but it was apparent from the beginning that Silva had control over the situation. He remained calm and collected, sizing up his opponent before picking the perfect moment to strike. Nearly every punch he threw forced Freakland to backpedal. Then, Silva decided to up the ante. After peppering Freakland with a series of clinch strikes, he seized the opportunity for the back elbow strike, a move that likely caught everyone in the arena off guard.
Amazing, look at this. He throws it from here, watch this. Oh, what a shot!
In 2019, European fans were treated to an incredible display of skill when Alexander Ilić unleashed a somersault kick known as the Rolling Thunder against Damian Janikowski in the third round of their middleweight clash. The Olympic bronze medalist wowed the partisan crowd with a series of suplexes in the opening round before controlling the second round with ease from the top position. Despite the prolonged passage of adversity, Ilić stunned the Polish fan favorite when he connected with a left head kick in the third round to claim a memorable debut win. MMA fighter Mark Abelardo, nicknamed Tyson, separated his opponent Emilio Urrutia from his senses with a destructive tomahawk elbow. This moment occurred at the One Championship event-themed Fists of Fury in 2021. The spectacle unfolded midway through the second round, as Urrutia was primed to deliver a left hook. But then, at that precise moment, Abelardo stood firm and launched a devastating standing elbow strike. It generated such force that as soon as his joint's tip connected with Urrutia's face, the American crumpled instantly and was unconscious before he had even fallen to the canvas. The referee had to step in as Abelardo prepared to deliver another strike to his fallen opponent, thus marking the highlight reel moment of the night. A European rising star, Davy Galan, primarily known for his ground games, used the same technique to knock out his opponent Ross Pearson, making the fight a memorable one in UFC history. Ross, a UFC veteran looking to earn a quick payday, stepped into the cage with Galan in the welterweight division. From the very beginning, Davy unleashed a relentless barrage of strikes, leaving Pearson with little room for error. Even on the ground, Pearson found himself in a constant battle to escape submission. In the final minute of the fight, Galan shifted his weight on his front foot while in the middle of the cage, took off and rolled in the air, then whacked Pearson in the head with his foot. Pearson crumpled to the floor, concussed in an instant. In the realm of unique kicks, there's the Brazilian kick, a move that resembles a knee or front kick and is incredibly deceptive for opponents. In the 2010s, UFC champion Israel Adesanya adopted this unusual move into his arsenal, leading to significant victories in kickboxing competitions worldwide. It was through these kick knockouts that Israel earned a promotion to the UFC in November 2017, and his final obstacle was Stuart Dare. In a stunning display of deception, Adesanya outsmarted Dare and emerged victorious. With a record of 9 wins and 2 losses, Arthur Guseinov, the Russian knockout artist, faced off against American grappler Tyson Jeffries in 2011 at his US debut. Before his memorable display, Guseinov initially found himself briefly on the floor, but swiftly sprang back to his feet. It was at that moment he showcased why he bore the nickname Tornado and proceeded to defeat his opponent. The seamless execution of a spinning back fist brought Guseinov victory and catapulted his career to new heights.
Here he is walking sideways, turning sideways, steps through with the lead leg, and lands it.
I know Canadian fighter John McDessie.
Anderson again, but this time he got his KO stuck in his throat. It all began when he crossed paths with Yushin Okami. During their first round exchange, Yushin managed a takedown and began working on his ground and pound, puzzling Silva. However, the Spider didn't seem to care, showing no respect from behind. He knocked Okami out from his back to the floor with an incredible heel kick to the Japanese face. The surprising strike was eventually deemed illegal by the referee, as Okami had both knees on the ground and by the rules of that event he could not be kicked. The strike was considered a fault and Okami had 5 minutes to recover from the KO and return to the fight. But the Japanese claimed that he wasn't able to return to the fight and the referee had no alternative. The Japanese were declared the winner and Anderson lost the bout by way of disqualification. That was stuck in his throat. The rematch was finally held in 2011 and left no doubts about the superiority of Anderson Silva. Fast forward to 2018, when Mzwandile Hulangwa, known as Shakebone, added his twist to the art of the knockout. In a showdown between Hulangwa and Norway's Torbjorn Madsen, Hulangwa faced off against the Viking. The South African gladiator unleashed a killer combo that sent Torbjorn on a mental journey back to his native shores before he even touched the canvas.
The action replay. 1-2.
That was a massive shot. Set it up with a...
While soccer kicks are a favorite among MMA fans in Asia, most promotions outside that region steer clear of allowing kicks to ground opponents. So when it does happen, it's truly an art form in the sport. At Bellator 70, AJ Matthews faced off against the seasoned Charlie Raider. In the first round, Matthews was clearly in control, almost effortlessly. But it was in the second round that he cranked up the intensity, showcasing some slick movement. And then there was the moment that had everyone surprised. Matthews' ingenious trick to make his opponent lean away from his punch, setting up the perfect strike. 1 minute and 30 seconds left in round 2, and Raider was out cold. The fight was over with a stunning TKO.
TKO win for AJ Matthews. Just
In the world of MMA, making a name for yourself often involves pulling off the extraordinary. In 2017, Ollie Flint, an amateur fighter, did just that when he introduced an under-rotated version of the Rolling Thunder. Landing it wasn't a fluke. He managed to connect with a few of those kicks, leaving spectators in disbelief. It's the kind of move that can only be described as an aerial missile zeroing in on its target, completely incinerating it.
Send them home! We're not topping that tonight or maybe ever! Oh my gosh. I don't even know what that was, Colin. That was kind of like it was almost like a rolling wheel kick. We often see similar techniques derived from the capoeira style, which is...
AJ Matthews' kick was so fatal that he prayed for Charlie's health after the match. Even if Islam Makhachev got that kick, would he be able to withstand it?